So I have to tell you how I found this property. It's a crazy story. We lived about 2 miles away from here, and our next door neighbor's dog went missing. A groomer got away from the groomer, the mobile groomer, and a bunch of us neighbors were freaking out, and it had been gone for 3 nights. It's this teeny little golden doodle. We were really scared because there were these bears that had been spotted. There were mountain lions that had been eating dogs. It had been spotted down Magnolia Road. And so I found this driveway, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna look up this driveway. And even though the sign said, turn around, you'll be prosecuted, we have guns, whatever, I was like, okay, I'm looking for a dog. I drive, and it goes on, and it's half a mile. Then I get to the top. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful up here. I didn't even know this was up here. I didn't even know there were views like this so close. There was a broken down cabin and a broken down barn. I thought, okay, I got to find out who owns this land. So fast forward, I went back to my real estate office, and I know there's ways that you can find out who owns properties. So I went to my office, found on public records who owned the property, and he didn't live there. So I sent him a letter, and I just thought, maybe there's 1 in a million chance that he'll get back to me. And I sent him a letter and just told him I'd really love to talk to him about buying his property. And he called me and told me that he had a renter in there and didn't like it, and he would consider selling it at the end of the lease, which was like 6 months from then. Then I just kept in touch with him every month. I called him, we became friends over the phone. And then in May, when he came back to the property and he called me and he said, okay, I'm here, if you want to come up and look at it. And I was like, that'd be great, but I have to bring this up to my husband now, who we've moved, like 14 times, and he's kind of over it. So I asked him if he wanted to come look at a property with me, and he said, oh, okay, whatever. We get up here, and he sees this barn, and he sees the view, and he's like, oh, can I buy a tractor? And so I know I had him hooked. Once I took Scott up to the property and he was sold, we still had to negotiate with the seller. But thankfully, I kind of built a relationship with him over the past few months, and he had other people approach him, but he didn't have any interest in working with them, thankfully. And so we worked out a deal with him and purchased the property and closed on it in June. And we just started to create this dream of just renovating it, maybe even just renovating the cabin and starting there. But then we started to realize that there really wasn't anything to save there. So we knew if we sold our other house, we could go ahead and rebuild something from scratch here and just really, really take advantage of the views. And so we found a really wonderful builder who owns a timber company and started the process of creating this really incredible, we hope to be incredible house. Okay, so that's where this YouTube channel came about. I feel like this next year is going to be so exciting. There's so many fun things to watch. This house starting really at the foundation level right now, and you'll be able to see it take shape. You'll be able to help me choose things, choose tiles, choose cabinetry, choose flooring, paint colors. I mean, that is just so much fun. And I just want to have you all with me because I think you'll enjoy the ride. Again, my name is Kirsten Hanna. The YouTube channel is called Mountains and Lions. And I'd really love to have you with me this year. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Come with me, follow along.